Hello guys, so in our last video we created a virtual machine on Hyper-V, Windows Server 2019, and today we are going to learn how to make a template from that virtual machine, so we can use that template in a copy-paste method to bring up new virtual machines and don't have to go through the installation process for every time we want to bring up new virtual machine. Everything that I'm going to talk about today in this video is, as always, written on my blog already. So if I'm going too fast or you don't understand me very well, there's that. So let's get going and create our template from virtual machine. So my virtual machine is already up. We are not going to set anything up on this VM, no configurations. We are just going to prepare it to serve as a template. In order to do this, we are going to open File Explorer, go to this PC, C drive, Windows, and then System 32, then Sysprep folder. Okay, here, and we are going to run Sysprep as administrator. Why do we need to do this? Every Windows machine has SID, security identifier, and if we just go ahead and turn off this machine and use it as a template, it's going to work. Every virtual machine that you put up will work. You can set IP address, use it as a normal everyday working machine. But if you want to bring up some roles and services, Windows Server services, at some point some services will tell you that you have multiple same SIDs, so that won't work. So in order for our machine to be really unique, we need to go through the Sysprep. So we are going to select enter system out of the box experience, generalize, and shutdown options will be shutdown. And okay. And now we are going to wait for the Sysprep to end, and it will then turn off our virtual machine. Sysprep is done. It turned off our virtual machine and created for us unique template that we can reuse over and over again. Before we go ahead and seal this as a template, we are going again to the settings of this Windows Server 2019 template VM, and we are just going to dismount this DVD drive. That way, if anytime we remove that ISO image or we move this virtual machine, this template virtual machine to some other server, we are going to make sure that everything will work there, that no errors on boot will appear. So now we have created a Windows Server 2019 template that we can reuse over and over again. Now we won't ever again start this virtual machine, and in order to make sure that we use it just as a template, we are going to right click on it, delete. Are you sure you want to delete all of the selected virtual machines? Delete. But this won't delete the virtual machine from its folder, it's going to just remove it from the Hyper-V manager. If we go to the File Explorer, okay, let's go and refresh and go to the Windows Server 2019 template folder. This virtual hard drive is still here, and that's all that we need for this template. So now we have Windows Server 2019 template created. Let's go ahead and use it to create a new virtual machine. I will first create a new folder, and I will name it Server That's Server Basic Active Directory. That is next step we are going to do in this lab. And I'm going to Windows Server 2019 template directory and copy this virtual hard drive to the Active Directory VM, and let's paste it here. Okay, let's wait a bit. As always, waiting game is strong. Okay, and I will rename this virtual hard drive to SBAD. So we'll do this for every virtual hard drive that we copy from the template to some other folder, so we can just distinguish between every one of the virtual hard drives that we copied and pasted into something. Okay, now we are done so far in here in our folder. Let's go back to the Hyper-V manager and go ahead and create new virtual machine. Okay, again the same wizard as in the same video, in the previous video. We're going to name our new virtual machine SBAD, Server Basics Active Directory. We will store it in a D virtual machines. It's the same path, it's the same name. Okay, next, generation 2, next, 4 GB of RAM, next. Okay, we will connect external one, next. Okay, so this is the step when we are going to do something a little bit different. We'll use an existing virtual hard drive and go ahead into SBAD folder and select the virtual hard drive that we just copied from the template folder and rename it to SBAD. Next. Okay, finish. Okay, so we created a new virtual machine named SBAD, Server Basics Active Directory, and we will go ahead and start it right now. And let's see if we did everything okay. So we used existing hard drive from the Windows Server 2019 template folder, and we just created new configuration file for this VM. And now we are going to see if this one works. Of course, we need to wait a little bit. So let's wait. Okay, and this is it. We are now at the pre-setup screen. I will select United States, English, US keyboard. That's okay. I will accept. I will define a new password for administrator. Select finish. And that's that. So we didn't have to go to the installation of the Windows Server 2019 virtual machine. We just copied and pasted virtual hard drive, renamed it, created new configuration file, and we have in just a couple of minutes we have a new virtual machine up and running. So this is the way we are going to create our virtual machines from now on, because it saves us a lot and lots of time. There is a way you can automate this also, but more on that some other time. For now, this will be just fine because we are only starting and learning Windows Server 2019. That's it for this video. I hope you liked it. Have a nice day. Bye bye.